Reach the 20 down to the 8.
And Cromwell's coming right back. Yeah, that's the answer. This is like a heavyweight boxing match. Official timeout here. Little rope and dope. I don't know why they're calling an official. They called an official's timeout.
Folks.
Is there an injured player over on the sideline? Yeah, we're blocked off. Yeah, it was number 0, who was the receiver.
Jack Nolan.
And he's up. Yeah, he's up, and he's limping. He's up on his feet. That's good to see. Couldn't tell. There's a lot of people standing on the sidelines here. Do you notice that?
Yeah.
Over on the Cromwell side of the field, there's no fence. The fans can just stand behind a rope.
Here's another Class S score. Notre Dame of Fairfield 28. Oxford nothing.
Wow. All right, 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line. Hand off to 21. Sweep around the far side across the 15 down to the 17. Sorry, we'll get to the 12-yard. Sorry about that. To the 12-yard line.
Sheehan up 27-0.
On Wyndham. Well, except
here we go.
for Griswold,
Listen to that.
it's not a very good night for the ECC.
All right, good evening, good morning. I don't even know anymore.
It's mid-morning.
It's mid-morning.
Yes.
So for those of you just kind of tuned in before we started talking, what you were listening to was the audio from the Griswold Cromwell state football game.
Oh.
And where that's coming from is our SNSN News Talk and Sports app.
So it's out there now?
It's out there now.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. So anyway,
yeah.
It's you can go to either Google or the iPhone App Store and search SNSN News Talk and Sports.
And if you already have it, it would update it automatically.
No, you have to go to the store and you have to click.
Oh, you
update.
have to.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So because what it does is it changes the icon back from
the old
the 80s thing
yeah.
to back to this again. So, and what's going to be on the app is on our SNSN app is going to be a few things. Number one, it's going to be replays of different shows, some classic sports programming that we've done in the past. Like one of the games is a game back from 2018, right during the pandemic. Well, right before the pandemic.
Gotcha.
Some pandemic games, and that they're going to be rotating, and you can actually listen to them and see what the teams were doing, in years previous. Because we have programming now for 6 years, 7 years, 8 years.
Wow.
On sports. So, and we still have that. So,
yeah, I just updated.
Yeah, there's going to be some news breaks on there. And the other thing is too that on the app that when you download the app, if you download the app, then go ahead and the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you create an account. It's nothing more than your email.
Oh.
And it's not even anything that we go ahead and use. It's just an identifier for you. We don't spam anything or anything like that.
So if you originally had the original 80s app, you've already got the
right. You just have to update it.
Yeah.
And the other thing is that you have to A, sign in, and B, you have to click yes for notifications. Now, here are the notifications that we would send out. We would send out periodical stuff on Griswold Sports, news, if there's an emergency or something in town, that we need to get information out immediately. That's a way for you to stay in touch, or what's happening, so
sure.
So go to your app store and download the SNSN News Talk and Sports app.
Yeah, I just plugged in SNS and then it popped right up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sign in, and then, I mean, one of the biggest things is make sure you click yes for notifications. Now, we're not like another app where, you know, you're going to get a notification like every hour. You know, it's like the Newsbreak app. Bam, they slam you with stuff.
Yeah, you'll get it when they need it.
No, this is just, you know, certain things, you know, so that way. And it's and a lot of it is for like, you know, town stuff. You know, if there's something going on downtown, you know, that needs to be, I mean, I'm not talking about stuff that you're going to see on like Grizzled News and Notes or Grizzled Now or something like that. Like, ooh, there's a fire, or ooh, you know, what happened downtown, or ooh, what are the latest cable prices?
Yeah.
You know, you're not going to see anything like that. That's not how it's going to be. But the app is, so here, look.
Down at 9 for Griswold.
There's a young man right there with Chris Coleman there.
See, right now, can you hear
That's some
it?
cool hair.
Can you hear it?
All right. Second down for
You know it's cold when I put my hoodie up.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is cold.
Yeah. So right now, that's playing on the app is the Griswold Cromwell state football game, state championship football game, the semifinals
Gotcha.
or the quarterfinals.
Yeah.
So that's what's being played right now. So it's absolutely free. There's no cost to it. We're not going to ask you to spend money or nothing like that. It's absolutely free.
Free?
It's absolutely free. And it just comes up, you know, with our SNSN logo.
Yeah.
And hopefully, you know, we want to use it as a valuable like tool to, you know, stay in touch with the community.
Sure.
You know,
Yeah.
like if and it's another way of saying, because, you know, like, you know, people will say, well, I didn't know about that. Well, if you didn't know about it, then maybe if you had, you know, maybe if it was something that came over the app, it just, oh, there it is. Oh, now I know about it.
Yeah.
And you didn't have to go looking for it either.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just another way that hopefully we can keep people in touch with what's going on in town.
Yeah.
And that kind of stuff. So,
Yeah. It's been kind of quiet though. Nobody's telling us anything again.
huh?
It's been kind of quiet.
Yeah, well, give it time. I mean, you have to know too that as soon as, you know, there's a change of office and there are new people that come in,
Yeah.
they've got to have the ramp up period.
Yeah.
They've got to have a ramp up period. You know, so, and you got to give it a, see, that's the app now.
That's it.
You got to give it a, so there we are.
Yeah.
So just give you an idea, you know, hopefully you can be bothered and get the app. So anyway.
Yeah.
That's that.
That's it.
So Paul, I heard you're going to go and
Well,
police
yeah, I'm heading to border.
borders. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of illegal Rhode Islanders coming into Connecticut.
Yeah.
And I know you're going to go ahead and take care of that. I understand.
Yeah. Just can you imagine living in Texas or living in Arizona, very close to the Mexican border, where you got people tracking across your property and just walking right in, you know?
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Think of Rhode Island being Mexico and us living this close to the Rhode Island line. You know, having people just walk right across, and you know, especially some of those ranches out there. I mean, come on, you know. But I mean, they're coming in by the thousands. You know,
Yeah.
which is dangerous, because I mean, there's a lot of people who actually are looking for asylum to come into this country, sure, to have a better life. But,
Yeah.
can you, with 200,000 or 300,000 that coming in like every month? I mean, what happens to? Can you imagine if we had 5,000 Rhode Islanders come into the town of Griswold? Where would they go? There's not even
I don't know.
There's not even enough apartments or houses here for people to live in this area to begin with. Where the hell would they live?
I don't know.
Can you imagine Main Street being
Apparently, we're a sanctuary state now for Rhode Islandians and assholes.
Yeah. I
you know,
mean,
so
I mean,
welcome to
Hartford's
Connecticut, folks.
Yeah, I mean, Hartford's a sanctuary city. New Haven's a sanctuary city.
Yeah.
I mean, the ones western part of the state, those are all
Well,
sanctuary.
what is your take on this whole thing? What is the big deal behind it?
My whole thing on this whole thing is, yeah, people want to come in and have a good life, but come in the right way. But again, we don't know who's coming in. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, they're saying the cartel is coming in, coming right across,
Okay.
Without any issues. I mean, and what kind of terrorists are coming across? You don't know.
We don't.
We don't know. I mean, us being a small town, I mean, yeah, okay, we're not so bad, but think of New York City, think of Chicago, think of those places where those people are being.
Do you think they
run.
squeak in because they're unnoticed?
Sure they do. Yeah. They're coming right in without a problem.
Yeah.
I mean, they all look like Tom, Dick, and Harry. Let's face it. How do you pick them out of a crowd? You don't. So
Very true.
It's
true.
and look at it. Look at how much. Look. Can you imagine if we had 1,000 Rhode Islanders come into this town? How would we? We wouldn't have the resources to support them.
We take them all over to Rubino's restaurant for a delicious meal.
Yeah, free.
Huh?
Free.
No. You gotta pay. For
Well,
that
who's
stuff.
going to pay for it?
Well, whoever. I mean, they're gonna have to pay for it.
Who's going to pay for it?
But you got to go to Rubino's because it's a delicious meal. I don't care what kind of jackass posts any kind of review and doesn't put their name on there. But you know what? I've been there 3 freaking times and I've loved it all 3 times. So I don't know what you're talking about, dude. I don't know. And anyway, I'm just going off on a tangent because I guess somebody left a bad review.
So I heard.
Yeah, and it's like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? So
Yeah.
anyway,
I mean,
don't worry about it.
if
Don't
you-
worry about
if there
some
was-
jackwagon,
Yeah,
posting an anonymous review because obviously this person didn't want anybody to know who he was, but I think everybody knows who he is. But just the same, your restaurant is awesome. The food is delicious. Screw them.
Yeah, it was kind of it was, and I saw that, and I was saying, usually if you have an issue, you talk to the waitress, and usually they'll do something to fix the issue.
Yeah. Well,
If
you're
you-
not gonna please 100% of the people 100% of the time.
No.
But I mean, I know of like, for example, we were there. It was myself, Melissa,
Yeah.
and her 2 daughters.
No.
And this was just before Christmas. It was just before we went out. We chose to go there
Yeah.
for our dinner, before Christmas.
Sure.
It's a little family thing.
Yeah.
And we had a nice little area and stuff like that. And Dean came over and he's very visible.
Yeah.
He's talking to people. So's his wife.
Yeah.
Laura Lee. I mean,
Mhm.
they're there, just
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
And he comes over to us, right? And of course he's saying hi because we know each other and
Sure, of
stuff
course.
like that.
Yeah.
But he was concerned. Did so and so come and talk? Yep, they've already been here. They've been here twice. Great. He's concerned.
Yeah.
To make sure that you're getting good service.
Yeah.
So that's when you're getting if you get some sort of complaint
Yeah.
like that, well, that's I find that ridiculous.
Yeah.
Because obviously the person wasn't looking for a resolution.
Yeah.
No matter what the problem was or what they thought or perceived the problem to be.
Yeah.
Because they're right there to make you happy.
Yeah.
And not that I've had any issues with, like I said, I've been there 3 times and all 3 times you got to get the Mexican burger. It's delicious.
I had that.
Did you?
Yes,
It's
with
phenomenal.
the jalapenos.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
I
the
had
pickled
that.
onions and everything.
Yeah, I had that. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's a delicious,
It was
delicious.
it was a nice, good size hamburger.
Yeah,
It wasn't a little tiny thing. It was actually
Right.
wasn't a McDonald's burger. It was a regular, good size hamburger. The only issue I had was because I got it with the onion rings, and I guess the timing. The onion rings were kind of like on the cool side, but that's the only complaint I had. I didn't even say nothing. I just ate them. But
That could be anywhere.
Yeah, it could be anywhere. Yes,
you know,
yeah.
But I mean, the food. I mean, I remember the first time food came right out. Like, whoa!
Yeah.
And it was cooked perfectly. We went and had fish and chips. It was very good. Melissa had the chicken sandwich, which was one night, which was huge. I mean, the bun was like this. The chicken patty was like that.
Yeah.
It was very good. So
that was good. I didn't walk out of there not satisfied. I mean,
no. So that's what I mean. I was a little confused when I heard somebody, you know, had some sort of negative review. Because again, you can't please everybody.
Yeah, I don't know what
all
his
the
issue,
time,
what
right?
their issue was, whoever it was.
No.
You know, but you would think that they would have voiced their opinion, said something, you know, and
Right.
I'm sure he would have tried to fix the, you know.
Whatever it was,
Yeah.
you know, like there was, I don't have a problem personally because I worked in retail for a very long time, you know, with people complaining,
Yeah.
or feeling that they didn't get a good value,
Yeah.
or whatever, because most of the time, those people really feel like they didn't get a value.
Yeah.
And they want to go ahead and, you know, have the problem fixed to their liking.
Yeah.
Because they do want to be there. They do want to come back.
Yeah.
You know, or whatever. And then if you have a staff, like I know that Rubino's does, that they want to take care of you to make sure that you are happy.
Yeah.
You know, with what their food is and what their service is.
Mhm.
If you don't take advantage of that, that's why it's in place.
Yeah.
You know, so just in case there is an issue, it can be handled.
Yeah.
Well, then you really don't want it to be fixed. You're just in there to bitch and moan. You know, because 9 times out of 10, you can take a detractor and make them into a promoter.
Yeah.
You know, maybe it's a misconception.
Yeah.
You know, whatever it is.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Plus they're doing takeout now too.
Oh, I'm sure.
He is.
Sure.
He's doing takeout. Yeah.
So it's good stuff. And I remember in town there, and this was on Grizzled Now of all
Yeah.
places. Where is everybody? No one's around this morning.
No. Too late.
Yeah, I guess so. This was on Grizzled Now. This has got to go back 3-4 years. And somebody had a complaint. And it wasn't anonymous. See, on Facebook, you can go anonymous now. You can post anonymously.
Oh, I didn't know
Oh,
that.
yeah. Oh, yeah. You can go. Well, anyway, I saw this person posted a negative review
Mhm.
on Wireless Zone in Plainfield, in Lisbon.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So now I know it wasn't a corporate owned Verizon store. It was privately owned,
Yeah.
you know, and at that time it was the guy who owned the one in Norwich at that point.
Yeah.
He owned a couple of them. So anyway, long story short, local guy, you know, owned this business.
Yeah.
This lady wrote a scathing review on Grizzled Now about this particular locally owned business.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what's the benefit of that? What's the benefit of that? Are you worried about your issue? Are you worried about the problem that you personally have with this organization? Or are you looking to slap them and make sure, you know, that you hurt them? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's no other goal behind that. When you write a public review like that in a public board, you're looking to hurt them, especially when they're privately owned, especially when they're locally owned.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
I don't know.
Especially, and I rebutted the comment because, of course, I can't keep my mouth shut. And the lady who wrote the review was a local business owner.
Really?
Yeah. And I said to her, I can't understand why you would go ahead and publicly raid these folks of what you felt that they did wrong. Would you want them to do that to your business? Would you like them to come up and say so and so about your business? Say, I didn't get this, I didn't get that.
Yeah.
This guy's a jerk. This lady's a jerk. I couldn't stand them, blah, blah, blah. They treated me wrong. There was a flood. There was a terrible earthquake.
Yeah.
Lions and tigers and bears, oh my.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, why? I mean,
Uh,
why would you do that? You know, the best bet is always, if you really have an honest problem with a business, locally owned, nationally owned, whatever, your best bet, Paul, I think you would agree, is you just go over to the person that's in charge of that and say, hey, look, this is the problem that I have.
Yep.
Or, you know what they're going to do? They want you to come back.
Oh yeah, they're going to try to fix the issue.
Exactly. There's no business.
Yeah.
There's no honest business in the world that wants to grow, that wants you there once and then out. They want you to come back over and over and over and over
Sure.
and over again. So if you are going ahead and you're saying something that's negative about their business, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
You want to take care of the problem, you know, and you know what? You're going to feel 10 times better when you leave that place than when you walked in, even though you had a problem during whatever transaction it was.
Yeah. I mean, there are some businesses that act like a bunch of jerks, though.
What's that?
There could be some that act like a bunch of jerks and won't do anything to fix the issue.
Then that's
And
on them.
then
That's on them.
Correct. So
You know,
there may be an issue. There may be times where it makes sense to ream them
Yeah.
along. Yeah. You know.
I know for a fact, like, and I'm going to go back to like even Dean's Corner, you know, you go over there. There was one time, I don't know, there was something I didn't. Dean goes, oh, hey, make him another one. Boom. Wasn't even a question.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, I wasn't even asking that. I was just like,
Yeah.
maybe I have different toast, you know? That was it. No, he was very concerned when we came in, has somebody come over to help you out yet? Has it?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep. And the girl came over again and I said, look, see, this is our third time over here.
Yeah.
And he goes, okay, good.
Yeah.
They're concerned that you're getting good service. So to me, I don't understand.
Right.
I don't understand, if somebody has an issue, which
Yeah.
it could happen,
Yeah.
that they don't take care of it by talking to the person in charge.
Yeah.
Because they're going to handle it for you.
Yeah. Just to give you an example, the first time we went there, you didn't have coffee.
Okay.
Okay.
We're talking about Rubino's.
No, I'm talking about, Rubino's.
Okay.
You didn't have coffee. So the second time we went, we walked in and said, hey, I got coffee now.
See?
Yeah. So that just, yeah. That's the first time I mopped
If he
the
didn't
floor.
listen to you,
Yeah.
you wouldn't have cared.
First time I mopped the floor, though.
You what?
I mopped the floor.
You mopped the floor?
Yeah, I fell on my ass down there. I got out of the
Oh,
freaking.
that's right. I remember you
Yeah.
telling me. Yeah.
Yeah, I've come out of the booth and run on my
Well,
ass.
good enough for you, bastard. You
Yeah.
should have said nothing.
I know it. But, I don't know. So I even forgot to thank the guy that picked me up. I don't even know who the hell it was. Well, whoever he was, thank you. Yeah. So now I sit on the high chairs. It's got the little tray in front of me. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I just don't. I just don't understand.
Yeah.
Why that's like that.
Yeah.
I really do think that people should just, unless they just want to hear themselves bitch,
Yeah.
which is possible too.
Yeah.
So
I
don't know.
thought I saw that he had some professional restaurant person come in and actually, review the food.
I don't know.
I thought I saw something on one of the Facebooks, unless it was the guy that was bitching. I don't know. But I thought somebody came in, a professional food reviewer.
Well, now just so you know, this is not a commercial for Rubino's
Oh, no,
restaurant.
no.
This is how we feel about the place. I mean, Dean knows the restaurant business. It's in his blood.
Yeah.
You know,
his father and mother.
So, huh?
His father and mother.
Yeah. You remember Rubino's downtown?
Yeah, it was.
My dad would take me down there to get spaghetti and meatballs.
Yeah, it's downtown where old Anthony's, not Anthony's, but old Annie's place.
Right.
Yeah, in the back. I used to come in the back door and appetize.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
There's another place over here you can go in the back door.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I mean, there's other restaurants in town too that,
you hear what you called it? Annie's.
if that's what it was.
Right.
Yeah.
But it wasn't for the last 2 years.
No, it was.
But you called it Annie.
Because I couldn't think of the Stu and Bruce name.
Right, but
Whatever
the stew.
what the hell it was.
But hear me out. When Aramoni shut down,
Yeah.
there was that new bakery that came in.
Yeah,
Guess what? Everybody said where Aramoni's used to be.
of course. That's
They didn't even call it
Yes,
Giuliani's.
They knew.
Giuliano's, or
Yeah.
they it was where Aramoni's used to be.
Exactly.
And even now,
Yeah.
it's like it's a place we can get your haircut. Sharp Image,
Sure.
Reuben.
Yeah.
Reuben's well known.
Yeah.
But guess what? It's where Aramoni's used to be.
Yeah. Because everybody knows where Aramoni
Exactly.
was there for so long.
And now, even though that was, I look at it still as the old Rubino's.
Yeah.
Because I remember as a kid going in there all the time.
Yeah.
So I remember my dad loving their spaghetti and meatballs.
Yeah.
So
It's going to be
would go
apartments
and
in
get
there now. The building's been bought, and I think it's going to be like 30 or 35 apartments in that building.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well,
That's why they're kicking the restaurant out.
they're gone.
Yeah.
They're out.
Yeah. They're going to refurbish the whole thing and make it like 30 or 35 apartments.
So from what I understand is Shoe and Brew's not going, there's nowhere for them to go.
Think about it. That's right. There's no place in town.
Well, what about the old Altones?
The old what?
Not Altones.
I was going to say. That's what they were.
Sorrells.
Well, maybe the price is too expensive.
Oh, you mean the building itself?
The building
or-
itself.
I don't know. I said last night with Brianna on our Grizzled Later show.
Yeah.
I think, and this is just my theory, and I don't know this to be factual, but I don't think they owned any of the kitchen equipment.
Oh.
I think it was in there. It
Oh,
was.
probably
I knew
was.
it was
Because
Annie
she had a
all the-
restaurant in there.
Yes. And she didn't take it and sell the stuff.
No.
So, which makes me wonder who really owns it.
No.
Well, anyway, so I don't think so. They can't just take it and move on to somewhere else.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I hear
where do you go? It was very easy for them to walk in there, renovate the place.
Yeah.
It already has the hood and
Yep.
all the kitchen equipment for them to go ahead and make food.
Yeah, there really is any place downtown to really go to do something like that. There's no space available.
So, where did you hear 35 apartments?
It came up at our last economic development meeting.
Okay.
Yeah, and then St. Mary's the same thing. That's going to be apartments.
Is that going to be assisted living or
No.
or elderly or just
No,
apartments?
I believe it's apartments.
Really?
So,
It's a weird place for apartments.
well, it's probably better. I mean, you got the parking in the back for the apartments for there.
Yeah.
That's then down here you'll have to park in the back.
Yeah.
Because there's plenty of room back there Yeah.
Where?
behind, next.
Oh, behind St. Mary's?
Yeah, no, behind across the the old Altones or the old Chew and Brew there.
Yeah.
There's plenty of parking back there. Yeah. So
But who owns that lot?
that's a good question.
Right. And then now, what about, is that going to present a problem for, say, Uncle Cranky's?
Well, Cranky's is over to the left.
Right. But that's all kind of connected
yeah,
back there.
yeah, I know.
If you've got 35 apartments and let's say you got 25 cars, let's just be economical about it.
Yeah.
Where are they all going to go?
Yeah, I would think there might be the Cranky's may have a couple of issues with people trying
Exactly.
to park in their designated restaurant area.
Exactly.
That could happen. Yeah.
And sometimes it's hard enough to find it because Cranky's is busy.
Yeah. I really don't know how the whole configuration is going to be. I'm sure they're going to have to rework that whole building. It's not, let's face it, the building's not in perfect shape, so they're going to have to put some money into it.
I guess is the third floor still condemned?
I don't know. I would imagine it must be. So I'm sure they'll fix it all up. Yeah. Which will be good because it'll make, we all say it was one of the eyesores downtown because of the different type of facade on the front of it being like wood. I'm sure they'll, whatever they're going to do, they'll make it look pretty. Yeah. So it's good for downtown to make it look good. You know,
Are you sure about that? Or are you just hoping?
I would think they would. Yeah. I mean, it's got to make it attractive enough for people to want to live there.
Depends on who your market is. Are you trying to get people to spend $1,000, $1,200 a month? Or are you looking for Section 8?
I don't know. I don't think it's Section 8.
I don't
I didn't hear that. but
I didn't either. I don't either.
No, Section 8's over by Turnpike. Those are the low cost housing ones. So I don't know.
Carol says, hello from Hotel Bacchus,
Oh boy.
home of fine care and cuisine.
Oh, there you go.
What's on the menu today, Carol? Pheasant under glass.
Yeah.
And Cindy's even around too. I guess nobody, I guess when it goes past 10 o'clock, nobody, it was like, I'm not here. I'm here, but I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm here, but I'm
Well,
not.
you know, people probably are going off doing stuff. I mean, it's mid-morning, almost lunchtime.
Yeah.
You know.
So I would, before we move on to the next thing, I just want to make sure I mention it again to get the, please download the SN News Talk and Sports app. And it's absolutely free.
Yep. Free.
Make sure that you sign in to the account and also enable notifications. Enabling notifications. So like if there's some information that we're trying to send out to town residents, you can actually get it.
Yep.
You know, and you'll be able to get those notifications. If not, then
Yep.
I mean, you'll still be able to go into the app and look for it, but
Yeah.
it'll just
Yeah.
come up on the top of your phone and say, hey, it's not going to be something that we're going to slam around.
Yeah, it's not going to be a pain in the butt. Where
No,
they keep
it's-
coming in every 10 minutes.
No, it's not going to be that at all.
No.
So, but once again, if you go to Google or you go to the Apple App Store, search SN News Talk and Sports.
Yeah.
And it it looks just like that. That's what it looks like.
Yep.
And
Damn it.
you can go ahead and do your thing. You can be able to listen to classic sports programming that we've had in the past. You can reminisce on and hear some names of some of the players that you haven't heard in a very long time.
Yeah.
Yep, you'll be able to hear games like that. Just
Oh,
kind of
cool.
remember, if you're a grizzled sports fan, it's
Speaking of names,
yeah.
all the names on Epstein's list are coming out.
No, there's nothing coming out there.
Yeah, they're supposed to publish them.
Doubt it.
Be interesting to see.
I don't think so.
Yeah, we'll find out.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Well,
Not at all. They've been saying that for years.
I think now they're going
You know,
we'll see.
They're saying Epstein's still alive too.
Oh, well. Be interesting to see the name. Yeah. It won't be Biden. Yeah, he probably fell asleep on the flight. Oh, anyway, we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll find out.
I do not. Does anybody in Chatland out there think that they're actually going to be? They're going to release names.
Yeah. So
Prince Andrew is the only one that I constantly hear over and over again. And Clinton, but they keep saying Clinton had no wrongdoing. He was just there.
yeah, I mean, just because you might have went to the island doesn't necessarily mean you were involved in anything.
Exactly.
I mean, it was
Exactly.
it was a luxury place to go on vacation. So I guess how do you know?
I don't know.
Yeah. So
I just don't think. I don't think we're going to get a list. I think it's just. I think it's more diversion.
yeah, we'll see.
I think it's diversion to what's really going on in this world. I don't think there's. I could give a crap about Epstein, to be honest with you.
I don't think a lot
I
of
really
people
don't care.
I don't think a lot of people do.
You know. I don't care about whatever. Take care of that another way. Blow the shit up. I don't care.
Yeah.
But pay attention to what's really going on there.
Yeah.
See, now Joanne says, yes, I believe they will come out.
That's what they keep saying.
Huh?
That's what they're saying.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, again, if your name's on the list, we're going to find Mike Banowski on the list.
I don't even know where this place is. Pizzagate. I don't know. I don't even know where it is.
I don't know either.
Do you, Paul?
No. But it'll be interesting to see. I mean,
You're
like
a gold card
again,
member there.
just because the name's on the list, what does it mean?
I don't know.
Is it, does it mean the person was messing around with some 14-year-old? I don't know.
Carol says, yes, Clinton has always been a swinging person. And also, I don't care about Taylor Swift.
Oh, Jesus. That's the other thing that kind of, social media now is with Swift and the guy from the Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, this is getting to be freaking
Kelsey.
This is starting to be freaking ridiculous. Enough's enough. Move on.
Joanne says, but then again, I believed in Joe the Time Traveler. I did too. And, until the more and more I found out. And then they found out that he really was a fraud.
Yeah.
So, but he was convincing. You can still go on our YouTube page.
Those
videos are still up there.
He was convincing. He's right.
Just go to YouTube and search SNSN Joe the Time Traveler.
Yeah.
It'll come up.
Yep. Oh, well.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, well. That was a subject for an old day. Yeah.
Joe,
Yeah.
you were on the cusp.
Yeah,
You were on the cusp.
I was kind of wondering.
I think
but,
we wanted to believe.
Yeah.
I think we wanted to believe.
I think we wanted to know what the hell was going to happen because let's face it, curiosity.
He hasn't been wrong.
Yeah, we wanted to know. Yeah.
Even think about it.
Yeah.
Think about the things he said.
Yeah.
It's happened.
I know. You were just
So-
a good guesser or some goddamn thing.
Ha! He guessed Kamala Harris.
I know.
Before Kamala Harris was even a thing.
It's possibly he did research. Who the hell knows?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Well, whatever. Yeah.
I'm just
There's-
trying out
There are so many predictions out there now. It's like unbelievable. Yeah. Everybody's predicting everything because it's because a new year now. So, yeah. But anyway. So, oh well.
Joanne says maybe he's a psychic.
Hmm.
I don't know but regardless of him being a fake time traveler or whatever, he said what was coming.
Yeah.
And
Well,
he predicted it.
I know he predicted it, but maybe he read somebody else's predictions. I mean, we don't know where the guy got his information from.
We don't.
We don't.
We don't.
Yeah.
Does it matter?
Yeah.
Does it
No,
matter?
but there might have been somebody.
He's an oracle.
I know somebody wrote an article about something. And he probably kept up with everything, and that's how he was able to keep going for a while. So, who the hell knows? Whatever.
Dude, he's an oracle.
Yeah, he's an oracle.
Joe the time traveler.
Yeah.
His name wasn't even Joe.
No.
Bobby.
Yeah. And he tried to hide his face all the time.
At the end, he took his mask off.
Yeah.
It was funny because I was on the phone with him one day. And this is how I found out his real name.
Yeah.
And he's in a store.
Oh.
And I'm just having him on speakerphone.
Oh. Yeah.
And then I hear the pharmacist go, "Are you Robert?"
Oh, there you go.
He goes, "Yes."
There you go.
And I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. I said, somebody just asked me if your name was Robert. I thought it was Joe. And he said, well, I was just trying to be a little. He goes, it is Robert, but everybody calls me Bobby, which was true.
Yeah.
Everybody, which I found that out to be true. But
Yeah.
Joe was just, And then he started a TikTok thing called Joe Truth. And I think he's gone
He
now.
probably is.
He's gone.
Who the hell
So, let's see. As far as town meetings are concerned,
Yeah.
Ordinance committee meeting for tomorrow. Canceled. I have no idea why. Just canceled. Respectfully submitted by Richard Wasilek,
I
chairman.
think, I think the weather is tomorrow's Thursday. There's
Are we getting snow?
a little snow mixture coming. Big snowstorm coming in on weekend. I think they're saying Saturday night into Sunday could be several inches of snow. So, which will be interesting. So, not looking forward to that.
This was a big fire in Summers yesterday.
Yeah, a bunch of people. I think a bunch of people died. A couple kids, I think, died.
Let's see here.
Yeah, there was some deaths.
There's going to be a news conference.
Yeah,
That's going to be 1:00 today.
yeah. I think there was a couple of children that
Hmm.
succumbed to the fire.
Trooper First Class Pedro Munez from the
Yeah, he's
information
he's
department.
the information guy.
He was here.
He
was on
came
our show
here.
one
I
day,
remember
yeah.
he came once. Yeah.
He's quite the photographer.
Is he?
Yep, he's very much into photography.
Yeah.
So that's going to be if you that'll be all over the news at 1:00 today.
Oh,
So
sure.
if you want to know about that fire,
Yeah.
that happened in Summers,
Yeah.
that'll be all over TV. Will be
Yep.
today.
Yeah.
At 1:00.
Yeah.
So check that out. Miranda Mahoney from Griswold Pride sent out a thing today, which I thought was rather
On the gambling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's now a big issue with young people starting their gambling careers,
Yeah.
and a lot of it is sports wagering.
Yeah.
Like some of those like DraftKings or Reality Kings. or
Well, now
whatever.
because it's legal now, you can do
know.
online sports betting.
And kids that are savvy can
there are some kids.
claim-
Yeah, pretty good at that stuff.
but they can claim that they're a certain age.
Yeah. How do
You
they know?
I know.
You don't know.
You don't. You really don't know.
Yeah.
So let's say, there's sports wagering is a huge thing. Do you know you can gamble on ready?
Yeah.
Professional wrestling matches.
Really? Yeah. I guess you can gamble on anything now.
It's fixed. Professional wrestling is predetermined.
So
That's not a secret.
So, who's going to win before they start?
The wrestlers.
They do. Yeah. You want to give you a tip.
Yeah, but I'm just saying
Yeah.
that is it's
Yeah.
it's predetermined.
Yeah.
So what the hell?
I know.
I don't get it.
I don't know either.
Uh-huh.
Oh well.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's the way it goes.
Anyway.
Yeah, I did see that from Miranda.
Huh?
I did see that from Miranda. Yeah.
Holidays are over, dude. Now what?
What's next?
Martin Luther King Day.
Yeah. That's coming up.
15th.
Yeah, a couple weeks. Yeah. Yep.
You ever get a weird gift?
A weird gift.
Like for Christmas or something? Like what is this? I got this. I bought this for myself.
Yeah.
And I just thought it was funny. It's they have these Old Spice bath gels, right? They're in the big red container. You can get like at Walmart or CVS or wherever.
Yeah.
Walgreens. I didn't realize the name of it. To me, they're all the same.
Yeah.
I looked at it when I got home. You know what the name of it is?
No.
Shark Hammer. The hell's a shark hammer?
I don't know. Maybe it's related to a hammerhead shark.
I don't know, but that's the name of the bath gel that I got. Shark Hammer.
Oh,
That's the way I want to feel when I get out of there. Shark Hammer. But some of the names are really weird.
Yeah, they are.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Martin Luther King Day is the next big holiday.
That's the next one.
But today,
Yeah.
there are holidays.
Oh, there are.
There are.
I didn't know.
There are a bunch of different holidays that are available today that I bet you didn't even know existed.
On a common Wednesday.
On a common Wednesday. It's not just hump day, folks.
Wow.
It's not just hump day. It's National Drinking Straw Day. That is today.
Is it paper or plastic?
I don't know. Save the turtles. You know, better be paper.
Yeah.
Even though those give me the willies. National Right to Congress Day. That's today. It's Women Rock Day.
Now, is it Women Rocker Days?
No, Women Rock Day.
I never saw a female rock.
What? J.R.R. Tolkien Day. You know what that is? You know who he is, right?
No.
Or The Hobbit.
Oh,
So we're going to celebrate that today by eating second breakfast.
gotcha.
Humiliation Day. That's like a fetish. I know. Make fun of me, please. It's the Festival of Sleep Day.
Never heard of that.
That is today. The
Wow.
Festival of Sleep.
Wow.
Today, Kevin says, and I didn't see this on the list, but Kevin Cunningham, being the first selectman in Plainfield, why would I doubt him?
Don't doubt him.
I mean, he's a politician. He's got to be right and
Yeah.
truthful.
Remember, what was the one previously? Speak to a Politician Day?
What?
Didn't you just have a Speak to a Politician Day on
It
your
was
list?
right to Congress Day.
Oh,
It was right to Congress.
I-
You could write to First Selectman Day too.
yeah, okay.
He says it's National Fruitcake Toss Day.
Yeah, that would have been That would have been the 26th.
That'd be the
Gone.
26th.
Nick, be careful where you throw it.
Kevin, when you coming in? When you coming back?
Yeah.
Let's see here. There's one more. It's also National Chocolate Covered Cherry Day.
Oh,
That is today.
yeah.
So-
those are good.
Those are the holidays that you should be celebrating that you didn't know that existed in the first place.
No, didn't even know that on a Wednesday.
Huh?
On a Wednesday, the 3rd. It's today the 4th. Today's the 3rd. 3 days in, and we already got holidays. Wow.
So Kevin says, when do you want me? So I said, text me maybe someday next week. You know, come in next day, one day next week.
Yeah. Well, it won't be Monday.
Why?
That's Martin Luther King Day. No. Yeah. No. No, it's too early.
We'll still be
It's
here.
the following Monday.
I'm not going to take Martin Luther King Day off.
I know, but
We'll go ahead and
maybe he is.
commemorate the day.
maybe he is.
Cunningham, he didn't take any day off. He probably worked Christmas Day. Probably said, Luann, I'm going to the office. See you tonight. He did.
Whatever.
All right, so we're going to sing that song once again. Download the SNSN News, Talk, and Sports app. It's free.
Free.
Absolutely free.
Free as the breath of air. That's
If it's free, it's for me.
Free as air.
So yeah. Enable notifications. That's the big one. Enable notifications.
Yep.
So that way, you know, if there's some town news that needs to get out to you, you know, real quick, you will get the notification. If not, hopefully someone will be telling the truth on Grizzled now. Let's just hope and pray.
Yep.
So yeah, news, SNSN, News, Talk, and Sports. And or you can get one of these fine tumblers. We have all these tumblers now with astrology signs. Everybody's got an astrology sign.
Yeah.
This is Scorpio.
Gotcha.
So you got the scorpion tail.
Yeah.
But it's very colorful, very if you have an astrological sign, let me know.
Wow.
We have all 12.
Mhm.
All 12. And they're really cool.
Yeah.
They're
They are colorful.
Huh?
They are colorful.
Yeah, aren't they?
Yeah.
There's Gemini.
Oh, gotcha.
Twins.
Got it.
And it's got it's in the older own ancient spelling. It's not GEMINI. P-E-M-I-N-I.
Gotcha. I saw that.
Um,
Yeah.
So like here, by looking at it, you won't know.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Read it. P-E-I-X-E.
Yeah. It's gonna
But if you take a look,
Pixley.
there's a fish.
Yeah. I see that.
So that'd be Pisces.
Yeah. Wow.
So they're all dual wall construction, stainless steel.
Yep.
Will keep your beverages cold. Will keep your iced coffee cold. I tested this a couple of times where I put ice in it, and the next morning,
Yeah.
it's still ice.
Yeah.
So it'll keep it cold.
Cool.
And like I said, if you have don't get it unless you have an astrological sign.
Yeah.
Guess what, Paul? Everybody has an astrological sign.
Yes, they do.
What is yours? Capricorn? Sagittarius.
Yep. Yep.
Very cool.
Yep.
I heard next up you're going to be the stand-in for Jason Momoa in the next Aquaman movie.
What? Where do you get this stuff?
I read it. I read it at Grizzle Now.
Oh, Grizzle now,
Yeah.
huh?
You know.
You really want to go there?
No. Anyway, so all right. So what's tomorrow? Thursday?
Last Thursday.
All right. So Kathy will be in with us tomorrow morning. No Wayne, because Wayne will be in Florida
Oh,
again.
well,
Freaking mail-ins, or go to Disney like every other week.
right. What the hell?
It's when you're rich and retired.
I guess so.
You know.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Oh, well, that's what he wants to do.
gotcha.
Yep.
Oh, looks like I got 3 boxes coming in from UPS. Oh, that's awesome. All right.
See ya.
Thanks, Paul.
Yeah.
And don't forget, like right now. That's the app. Let's go. Let's go. Download the app. Have a great day, everyone. See you later.